right, hello everyone. Just getting started like I do. Normally try to jump on a little early, give everyone some time to get all logged in. So once you get logged in, go ahead and leave me some comments. Let me know you're here. Sound quality, everything good to go. And I will just give it a minute for everyone to show up. So we have our Chroma Mist today. We are going to be playing with yellow, green, tangerine orange, and lilac purple because they're pretty. And I'm going to pull in the mixed media stencil, the vintage tile one, because I love this stencil. It's like my new favorite stencil ever. Just grabbing some scratch paper so I have something to catch my spray. And so the orange I'm going to use just for splatters today. I'm going to do the yellow, green, and the lilac purple as kind of the stencil. I'm pretty sure if we mix these together, they're going to make some browns. And my dog is going to bark. So let's just... Sorry if you hear my puppy in the background. I've texted her dad to come pick her up. Shh. She wants to be famous. It's her goal. Her goal is to be famous in life. So just a few more minutes and we're going to go ahead and start. So how is everyone tonight? I seen we had a few people on. I know I have posted this so all my peeps can come join and we can make a pretty, pretty, pretty layout. Just a few, maybe about another minute or so, and we'll get started. So I've got, like I said, I've got the Chroma Mist in yellow, green, tangerine orange, and lilac purple, along with the vintage tile mixed media stencil. And we're going to be doing a 12 by 12 layout. Just right here. Good evening, Lisa. How are you? So this is just a part of my How to Kill a Kit with Style. It's a kit I basically put a kit together every month and try to use that for certain photos. And I am still scrapping away on our blues game. So this is my husband, his mom, his dad, and his brother. They're not looking at me, but it's okay. They don't always have to look at me, right? So let's go ahead and let's get the mixed media portion going first, right? That seems to make the most sense. All right. So what I want to do is I've just got some regular old typing paper. And we just need to trim just a little bit of that off so it fits in my messy box. Okay. And this is just my messy box that I use. Hello, Shannon. How are you this evening? Or I don't know if it's evening for you yet. Could be. So this is just regular old, I call it typing paper, but that's because that's what I've always called it, but it's computer paper. So I'm just going to try to catch a little bit of the off spray. Maybe. I don't even know if I want to do that because I'm thinking then it's going to have a harsh line. So there's my dog. I apologize, you guys. So still barking. All right. So we're going to use the lilac purple, and I'm just going to kind of go right around the edge in a fun little pattern. And I'm going to spray away from me. So I'm not even going to worry about we're going to pick it up. then we're going to set this one down over here, and we are just going to go for it. Do the purple again. Kind of fun little messy look going on here. Pick it up. And then I've got to kind of dab it off because I don't want to keep making a bigger mess. So I'm just sticking it on my napkin there and just wiping it with my rag. Now this box is just a box that I get orders in, nothing big. Yes, I love Chroma Mist. It's one of my faves. So this is just like a mess. This is just a box that I line with paper towels. Nothing too crazy fantabulous. And then we are going to come again here. And we're going to do purple one more time in the corners, and then we're going to fill it in with green. I know. Crazy. I like the way that it sprays, like the off cast. Is that what that's called? Am I saying that right? And we're going to set this guy right here. And then one more time. Do it again. Just kind of blob that in there. Because now we're going to switch. So just a quick little clean. And I do go clean my stencils off after I get done with all the mixed media. So now we're going to come in. So we've got our fun little tiles. And I like the way that it actually made it look like there's a grout in between there. But I'm going to spray the green, right? Because I think this is fun. It should be a Mardi Gras layout now that I'm looking at it, right? And then we're going to take our paper towels. Now, mixed media to me, it can be really messy or it can be really clean. This is what I call a messy mixed media layout because every once in a while, if you have everything, in my opinion, I should say in my humble opinion, if you have everything all neat and tidy and pretty, I feel like that gets a little boring, and I like to have some messiness in there and like just play with stuff. So now we're going to add the Tangerine Orange. We're just going to splatter around. And I chose these colors because they go with the paper collection that I'm working with. So we've got some orange in there. We're going to come back with our paper towel and just roll it up so that it's, and the paper towel has texture on it, so it's giving a little bit of texture on its own. Now we're going to splatter each little area with some purple. Keep going. So how is everyone tonight? I hope you guys are all having a good Thursday. I am on vacation currently, which is fun. I start a new job on Monday. I'm really excited about it. I took a week off in between my jobs. And then we're going to come in with the green. The orange may have been a little much, but I'm thinking once we get some embellishments on there in our photo, it'll be pretty. Okay. So we're going to set this to the side real quick and let that dry. We're going to trim our photo down. So let's bring these guys back in and see if I can keep them from rolling off the desk, right? So you guys can see all the fun, pretty colors. So we're going to trim this down a smidge. Get rid of that top of the box there, right? So we went to a St. Louis Blues game. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm very, very excited. So we're going to pull this in just for a little bit more of that orange color. This is more of a burnt orange. They feel like it's all going to work fine in the end. And we're just going to trim that up and get our photo trimmed out, matted. Then I think I'm going to distress the edges of these two to keep with our messy feel tonight. So do a little bit more. And then get our little edge distresser. And just real quick, I just run back and forth. The only thing about this is it does make a bit of a mess. So, but I have like a really big waste bin underneath my desk, so I just kind of run it all off into there, right? So then we'll just take this and toss it in there. And then I feel like, what else do we have over here? I want some black. So do you guys do like certain collections for like I'm using this whole collection just to scrapbook all of the, this was just one day. We went and had a family dinner and went to a Blues game because I'm from the St. Louis area, so St. Louis, Missouri, so St. Louis Blues hockey. They lost miserably. So it wasn't a good game. They got stomped. Which was my son's first game, and I couldn't believe that he'd never been to a Blues game before, but I'm not really a big hockey fan. So I'm just distressing the edges just to kind of keep the mood and feel of the layout the same all the way across, because we've got some messy mixed media going on in the background. Okay. And I always run my fingers along to get all those just the little distress guys off, and then we're going to clean this off a little bit. We gotta stay organized, right? All right. So we're gonna bring this back in just for a moment, sop up anything that hasn't dried, but I know I did put quite a bit of mixed media on here, but I didn't use any gesso or prep the page in any way. So the good thing about that is it dries really quickly. Then we're gonna pull this out. It is still wet. And we're going to trim this down into, we're going to go 6 first, 6 by 6 squares, so that we can create the tile pattern on another piece of paper. But you got to be careful because it is still wet. We are going to distress the edges. Do you have fun plans for this weekend? No, I don't. How sad is that? I plan on just scrapbooking all weekends long. That's my fun plans. Now, I don't know if we're doing anything with the families for Easter. My husband's mom did just get out of the hospital, so I'm not real sure. And my parents own a flea market, so I don't know if they're shutting down for Easter or not. I know, how horrible is that? All right. I'm just being really careful because where I sprayed the green, because I was pretty heavily handed with the green because the purple is pretty much dry. It's still a little damp right there. So now we're going to want to come in and we're just going to use our scissors, and I'm just going to cut off a nice little strip on the 2 green sides, so it's not so powerful with the green, right? was kind of my plan. I didn't want the green or the orange to overpower the purple. Those are fun plans. Yes. Crafty plans are always the best plans. And my kids are grown, so my son's going to be 21 this year, and my stepdaughter's going to be 17, so they don't really want to hang out with us. We are not cool. They'll probably hang out with us to get their Easter present. Mostly because I tell them they have to hang out with us to get their Easter present. Okay. So just a little bit more here. I got to be a little bit careful because the center of this green strip was a bit wet. And we're going to do a nice little tile pattern. And one more. I definitely want to get caught up on, you know, like all my scrapping, like my requirements and stuff through the end of April. And I'm pretty far ahead so far. My design team project's drying. So that one always takes the longest because it's got the most dry time. And then we need to find a fun pattern paper. Whoa, I just broke everything. Okay, let's see. What do we got going on here? I know which one I want, but I don't know if I have it anymore. Oh, come on. Let's see. Let's do some on. Oh, that green is too green. Ooh, let's just go with the black and white, right? Can't go wrong with black and white. My older son thinks hanging out with his girlfriend is more fun. Yeah, right? I don't understand why kids think that. They shouldn't know. No one should be more cool and fun than mom. That's all I have to say. My son would rather do almost anything than hang out with me. I'm just going to bring this over to the trimmer real quick and trim it off. Okay. So now my plan is to bring these all in. My sleeves keep falling down. And I want them to overlap in the middle. I need this to do this. No. Let's do it like that. That's fun. Maybe. I don't know. I think I need to make them smaller. I think I need to trim them down even more. See? Even when I plan, it doesn't work. So let's just... The reason I used my scissors, you guys, is because I was afraid that using this guillotine would rip my page. But it's starting to dry more and more, so we are good. Now I'm going to cut off some of the other parts. We can take this one down very carefully now that it's getting a lot more dry, because you don't want to use the guillotine on wet paper because it will just tear. And I am not using any exact measurements because I'm liking I'm going for an abstract design tonight. A little crazy, I know. I'm just kind of eyeballing, taking it off because they're not going to be perfectly straight on the page anyway. All right. I didn't take enough off the first time. So we're going to kind of come in. I was going to do like a little funky pattern, but I like that. And then where they meet, so we can kind of tip them in. Okay, that's what I'm doing wrong. I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. All right. So now we just got to get them somewhat centered. I don't know why I keep tilting them. I apologize, you guys. But I love it. Yay. Don't knock over your water. Well, it's a coffee drink. So now we're going to come in and we're going to just start lining them up. I just go very careful because I don't want to tear my papers. Get that one on there. I like doing different things. I don't always like to have the same layout. I just want to make sure that we are somewhat aligned up on this side. The middle isn't going to matter so much because I'm going to put my photo right there in the middle. Now, if you have to have things that line up perfectly, totally fine. Just make sure to let your papers dry properly in between each one of those fun layers, right? I'm going to put our foam on here, and I've just got like a whole bunch of Frankenstein pieces up here. Hello, Darren. How are you? We're just sticking some foam down. Playing with a Chroma mist tonight. All right, a little bit more. Now, anytime I use foam, I always use a little bit of ATG, and then I come in with my Easy Squeeze glue, because I feel like, I don't know, this glue holds so much better than the ATG. I feel like it peels right off of that. The ATG, the dry glue, peels right off my foam. I'm going to just add a little bit right on the foam. And then we're just going to take this and make sure we're in frame. And we are going to set that right in the middle. So our fun tile pattern. Oh, I knocked all my Chroma mess. It's going to sit right like that. And then we're just going to come in and embellish. So let's see if we can make a family title, right? Of all these fun colors. So we have an orange. So let's see, we're just going to spell family out real quick. I always look to see if I have all the same colors, and I don't. So we're just going to simply title this family. I'm going to go through all the fun colors. F-A-M. Whoa. I-O. And then we'll start and end it with an orange because there's only so many colors, right? All right. All right. And we're going to put the M right there. Just kind of splitting the difference and working backwards this way. Kind of pushing them down a little bit. And usually when I go to put up my layouts, like when I put them into my folders and such, I check everything to make sure they don't need any extra adhesive. And that wasn't straight. Anybody else realize that? We'll just put something there. It wasn't centered. Story of my life. Okay. I'm going to take some of these fun little thickers, and I like this. Love this. Let's see if we can get this on on the layout. Maybe put it, I think we'll go right here. And we're going to do kind of a diagonal design because it seems to be how I tend to. Let's put a little floral cluster right in there. And what else do we have? Whole bunch of random die cuts. Well, they're not random, they're from this collection, but so now when I just look at stuff, I kind of just flip through. I just lost something. So we can get that on there. No. I don't know about the high five. Life is tough, so are you. No. We don't really need any pink. We do have the pink eye, though, so I need to probably try to bring in some pink. There's pink on that. Oh, we can pull that in. Girl gang, no, because there's only one girl. Random zebra, one of a kind. I don't want any of these big pieces. Maybe. I don't know. Do you guys find the things with weird eyeballs and stuff on it hard to use? Just a question, because sometimes I'm like, how in the world am I ever going to use that? So that's just kind of how I flip through and look and see what we can use and what we need to not use. And then we have some stuff over here. I'm not real sure, so we'll keep that out. And let's see what I pulled. Because I knew orange was going to be a very, like, prominent embellishment color. It's like my pop-up color, even though I got the fun green and purple. So we're just going to start kind of getting some things lined up over here. I think we should pop this up on a little bit of the foam. The vintage tile makes an awesome scrapbook background. Love that it looks good. Love that it looks good for cards. And yes, it's like my favorite stencil. Like, I'm in love with this thing. I have been using it over and over and over again. And I keep looking for new ways to use it so that it doesn't keep looking like I've got the same, the same background going. And I keep finding new ways to use it. Oh, I had my cap on wrong. So again, I'm going to put some liquid adhesive on this just so I don't lose it. We're going to get our florals in there just to bring in a little bit more of that pink. I don't know if I was going to get this. I don't know. I don't know about that guy. Let's see if we can. Maybe not even going to be able to do that. I do want. There we go. I necessarily don't want the yes on my page because it really doesn't. I'm not opposed to having weird things on my page, but sometimes it's like, I don't know how we could. It really does look like a kitchen tile, though. It's like my favorite stencil. It's so awesome. All right, so we got two little circles down here. What do we want to put with that? What do you guys think? Something fun. Like, oh, good memories, because we got all these fun colors coming. So we're going to run, so I can actually move this guy. Have him kind of come up like that, and then we can just pop the good memories over the yes. Yay! And then we can get what an interesting day. Kind of put that right up here with that orange, just to bring the blue and the orange together up here at the top so that we've got a couple places with that blue and orange. And I keep holding it over there. I apologize. Let's see. Did I just rip my sticker? No. I'm going to put, let's see, can we maybe, oh, do the little arrow right there because I love this, you know, because that's my husband right there, so ha. I am, I contractually have to love him. No, I'm just playing. I mean, well, yeah, because we're married, it's a contract, but he's building a train station in the garage right now, just in case. Just in case anybody was wondering what Rob's been doing. My people, you guys really do want to keep up with him. He kind of cracks me up. Then let's bring in some butterflies, because I like butterflies. So I'm going to put, let's see, I need more foam. That's a shame. I used all my foam. Who knew? So I'm just trimming it down. I do this a lot, and I end up with things stuck all over me. You would think I would learn. All right, let's stick this right here. A little easy squeeze glue. A little bit goes a long way. Pop our little butterfly down there. Then we're going to come in here and grab this other butterfly, and we're going to put him down here just to kind of seal it off, or not seal it off, like just finish it off just a little bit, just to bring the color. So we've kind of got that, and I do want to add some more butterflies. I think I'll put one somewhere in this general vicinity, you know. Did you see where I pointed in this general vicinity? I know. I am awesome. I amaze myself. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else. I do have... So my favorite thing lately is fussy cutting. Like, seriously. I know. It's crazy. I'll admit. But it's kind of fun. It's like, you know, just fussy cut some items. It's relaxing. That's how I watch TV with my husband at night when he, like, requires attention. And so I sit in there and watch TV. And I fussy cut while he watches TV. I'm not a big TV watcher. I'm like, you want to turn on some YouTube? We can watch some YouTube. All right, what else do we need? We need to trim this down right here. And let me see. We need some bling. This is just random bling. Oh, no. I didn't mean to yell. I know what I want. I just gotta find it. My sequins. I'm a very messy sequin user. So I always have to put... Oh, you color. Yeah, I fussy cut. I used to color or like stitch or just... I have to do something crafty. I'm a very messy sequin user. So, and I don't like to try to pour it back into a bag. So I just use a Ziploc. Let's get these little pieces put away. And these are the sequins. You truly just, it looks good, but I truly dislike fussy cutting. Lisa, you crack me up. All right. See, I'm just like, it's just becoming a thing now for me. I actually like it. All right, so I'm going to pull, oh, come on. I'm going to pull out some of the pink and the blue. Because I think the green is too green for what I did here. So we're just going to put, come on. I didn't easy squeeze it enough. I'm always afraid it's going to, I have a squeeze. If you guys ever squeeze something and it just everywhere on your layout. Yeah, dyes are fun. So now we're just gonna reach in here. We're just gonna spread some out. So if you do that enough times in your life, you get scared. And so I didn't put enough. So we're going to do some pink and some of the blue. Just to make it pretty. And this is just a little sequin picker-upper. Okay. Do something else for that little butterfly. Let's put a couple sequins up here. And I'm going to alternate between using 2 pink and 2 blue. And we'll just keep turning the layout. Keep adding a little bit. St. Louis blues. Yes, Penny, St. Louis blues. Not a really big hockey fan. I don't understand it. That's pretty much why. Like, I like football and I like baseball because I understand that. And people have tried to explain it to me before, and I'm like, I still don't get it. But it's fun to go. Okay. Oh, I got a pink one that's clinging on. It's a clinger. Put a little bit more up here. And now only 1 pink and 2 blue. The green was hanging on. And I'm out of blue. Well, I mean, I'm not out of blue. I'm just out of blue on my table. You'll be in St. Louis on Saturday. Oh, you're going to see Hamilton? That sounds fun. I'm in St. Louis 5 days a week. So I went up. Actually, I went Monday night. I didn't have to. I went and had dinner with some friends to celebrate the new job. And I feel like we'll put one more bound. Sometimes I say things and I have no idea what I'm saying. Put one more little pop of these guys here. And then we're just going to push those to the side and I'll clean them up later. And then, yeah, I want to come in with these little pink ones. And I'm going to give my little, I got to have my little, oh, come on. My little butterflies have got, oh, that was not good. I did not mean to do that. You butterflies have to have their little bitty tails. And I did not. Stick this guy back down where he goes. And then we got to put our little tails on. And I think that's going to do it. Do you guys think it needs anything else? What do you like to do with Chroma Mist? And do you have the vintage tile stencil? My daughter lives in St. Louis. She's a traveling nurse, but currently working at Barnes Hospital. Barnes. Such landmarks. Where are you from, Penny, if you don't mind me asking? Thank you, Shannon. My butterflies always have to have tails. Sometimes I forget. But it's not intentional. And then I got 3 more. We're good. Haha. Okay, this guy's not one to cooperate. He wants to stick to my nail. Okay, so just outside of Jeff City. Well, that's not that bad of a drive, is it? It's about 35 to 40 minutes for me, depending on where I'm going. If we're going downtown, it's about 30 to 35 minutes. All right. I think that's it, you guys. Wow, I finished early and did mixed media. I'm very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. So let me give you guys a little bit of a close-up. Look at how fun that is. And I intentionally did not want to like make a full stencil. And I did not want it to be crisp and clean. Like I wanted the messy look. I always say that because some people do ask me. And I'm like, no. I try to, like, I'm 50-50. I'll like do a nice, crisp, clean layout. And then I want it to be messy and crazy. And like, I like to go back to kindergarten and get my fingers messy with the finger paints. So yeah, this was a fun layout. I absolutely love it. I love the way it turned out. Making sure everything is getting stuck down. Whoa. Does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns? Lisa, I just read Lisa's comment. Shannon and Darren are both in here, and they can totally help with any of your technical Brutus Monroe issues or questions. Not really issues. Whoa, we just got spammed. You must go away, user. It said put user in timeout. No, we're just going to block them. We don't need them to say weird things. So I'll wait and see if you guys have any questions because I am on a time delay. But if that's it, we can call this one done. Darren, I'll get a picture of this and sent over to you right away. I always forget that part. I'm bad at that. And then we're going to have more crafty time. Who doesn't need more crafty time, right? So I don't know. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I thought that, how do you unblock her? How do you unblock somebody? Oh. More actions. I'm sorry. Apologize. I don't know how to undo it. I just seen the OR and I got scared. Sorry, guys. Let's see if we can bring her back. Oh, that was a bad one. I apologize. I will message her and apologize to her later. Ooh, sorry about that. That was bad. That was a bad one. I got scared because some people, and I just seen like the random numbers. Oh, I apologize. Penny, can you apologize for me? All right, that's going to do it, you guys. Oh, hello, Sue. That's okay. It's over now, Sue, though. I just randomly blocked someone that I shouldn't have blocked, so. Yes, have a good weekend, everybody. And have a happy Easter if you celebrate Easter, or just a wonderful day off. Is anybody off tomorrow? So that's going to do it. And I will see you guys all next week, I believe. I will be back here next week. Same bat channel, same bat time, right? And we'll do another fun layout. Hopefully I'll have an Easter layout or something. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I will apologize to Robin. And I'll see you guys all later. Bye.